Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? Yo, Vampire made it. What's up, Vampire? Got the notification this time. That's good to hear. YouTube doing its job for once. What else we seeing here? You know, I apologize. Let's wait, let's turn on this audio too. Let's swap over here, yo. We can see the OBS just rocking there. And here we are, we're here. Okay, sorry, my chat is on the wrong side. Give me 1 second. I put it on the wrong side. All right, let's bring you underneath. There's a very long-winded approach, but it's fine. Don't worry, guys, we got this. By the way, there's no camera this stream just because it's late at night and my kids are trying to, you know, relax. My kids getting ready for bed soon, so we're, you know, that's where we're at. All right, okay, 7, 8 people in here. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I'm just trying to move my keyboard and mouse and my mic and everything so it's in a suitable place for streaming. Yo, what's up, Marat? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. We're going to get started on our YouTube stream polling system we've been working on. We already worked a bit on it. It's open source. If you want to, you know, commit your own stuff, then feel free. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's go here quick. Obviously we've got good old Discord. If you want to join Discord, the link is down below. And also, if you want to go to this repository, the link is also down below. This is what we're working on at the minute. I've added a README. I'm going to add more to this README maybe later. So feel free to contribute, even make a pull request to, you know, tell us how we can work with these. But for now, let's go to my code. So let's just open up my projects, personal, stream elements, and a live poll system. So let's open this up. Let's just say show more options. Open with Visual Studio Code. I'm going to get my camera properly sorted soon, so I've got a permanent camera that's always on, so I don't have to worry about not having a camera for this stream. I was using my phone last time because my DSLR won't connect to my PC. And I need my phone this time because I'm waiting for food to get. Once my food gets here, I'm going to take a 5-minute break to eat. And yeah, I am now working with Vue.js, previously worked with React. Nice, man. Nice job. And welcome to the Vue.js side of the JavaScript framework war. So yeah, let's get this running. So let's just open this up. We need to CD into API. So we have an API for this. And we just need npm run def. Oh, you know what? Let's just pull. Make sure everything's pulled. I think we're good. The README was already in here, right? So I think we're good. Cool. DB connected. That's a good sign. Let's create a new one. And this time we need CD into our voting station. And is this the right one? Yeah, it is. So let's just npm run def again in here. And that'll get that running for us. Vue.js is cuter than React. Hell yeah, it is. You're right about that one, dude. Cool. So if we head over to a localhost 3000, you can see this is all the voting station. It's obviously in the last video we worked on this API. We made these requests, and it was pretty good. We need to tidy this up. So if anyone wants to, you know, feel free to tidy this up. Put them in separate files. Feel free. I'll happily accept a pull request. At the same time, I'll do that later if nobody else does. So we'll work on this. But so far, so what have we got so far? So we can toggle it active. We can set up a new poll. And then we can have stuff working. Cool. So we need a API, an endpoint that gets us the active, what you call it? The active poll, right? However, with React, I got more control. However, Vue is awesome, feels so intuitive. Vue is easier to learn. React, you do feel like you have more control, but, you know, it depends, I guess. Anyway, so we need endpoints. We also need to name these endpoints. Look here, so let's just give this a quick naming thing here. Let's just say this is the create a new poll endpoint at param string title, the title of the poll. Another param is no, there is no description. it is options, an array of strings representing the options, and that should be like that. Cool. Or can I do array? How do you say array off? Like, is there? I guess just that is really it, or maybe a string array. That's kind of how I normally say an array in C# and stuff. That's fine. What else do we need? Returns the created poll. Note poll ID. No, it doesn't send the poll object. Listen, you don't send the poll object. Stop telling me we do, Copilot. Cool. Let's get this other one then. This one, get a poll by ID. No, this is API poll vote. Vote on a poll. Param string, the ID of the poll. And then for index of the option to vote on. Correct. That's cool, cool, cool. So we'll just add in some comments here just so we know. Returns the updated poll. It does not return void. It returns nothing. That's fine. Let's go down here. So this toggles a poll as active. Toggles a poll as active or inactive. Param ID, the ID of the poll, returns void. It actually returns the status. So I'm going to put in here a boolean, boolean status. For status, for new status of the poll. That's it. That's what we want. Correct. All right. So now this is get poll by ID. ID of the poll, return object the poll. There you go. That's perfect. Cool. We're on that one. Get the poll results by ID. Again, param ID and then object the poll results. Perfect. There we go, there we go, there we go. That's looking right. By the way, feel free to throw any comments this way while I'm commenting on this, should I say. I just wanted to add these comments in here so we had something. Let's just say here, added comments to endpoints. Just keeping it clean so when you guys or anyone comes along to make changes or adds a pull request, they know what each one does. And then just to make it cleaner, let's clean this up by bringing these all down here. There we go. So there we go. That one there. Cool. So the next thing we need to do is get a poll. We need to get a poll by get the active poll. All right. So we need to get the active poll. Returns the active poll. That is it. So we're going to say app.get poll active, and then inside of here what we're going to write. So well, Copilot obviously does everything for us because it just makes me lazy, but let's have a look. So we get poll active is equal to true, and that's correct. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. That's going to get us the active poll and send it back, because we're going to need this active poll is the main thing we're going to need to use when we're getting our poll, by the way. Cool. Just gonna take a sip of water, bear with. Okay. So we've got the active poll. Let's go to our request and make sure this works. So let's just go down here. Get request to HTTP, not GTTP, / localhost 5000. I've got 3000 here, but we updated it to 5000 to match. Because we have our feet runs on 3000s. Poll / active. Hey, and we want to use it HTTP 1.1. Save, hit get, and there we go. No error. Cast to object ID for value active. Find one. It's thingy, isn't it? Active true. We don't need an ID. What? Okay, find the active poll. Let's just log the poll here too. And let's try that again. It seems like we had a little error. It's the same thing. Let's have a look what the console saying. Back to node. Nothing. Is it really? So we're getting an error. 400 bad requests. That means something is wrong. So what could be wrong? I don't know. Let's find out. God, close that sidebar. Close that for now. So it says here, cast to object failed for value active. Type string at path _ID for model poll. So we do want to find one. We want to find one which is active. Let's go to poll, models, poll. So you see here we have this active class here, and anyone which is set to active means it's the active poll. We're only going to ever have one poll active at a time. So where can we find path _ID? That confuses me. Kind object ID, that's wrong. Let's do some Googling. So mongoose get by boolean. Yeah, that's what I thought. My model.find. I guess. Oh no, he's having it. Curious. Can we? Is this gonna give it? Let's remove the specific poll stuff, and let's make sure we remove that, and let's just remove this active here. Object. What's here? What's this edit? After the workaround for PLI, Googled enough error that was arranged with some found problem. Find by ID and update, which works as expected. Just actually, no, I don't want to find by ID. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Mass? How's it going, dude? Welcome back. We're doing the same thing again. We're hit a bit of a snag, but we'll figure it out. This is a weird error. This is a weird error. Let's have a look. Find one mongoose. Let's have a look. I'm using it right. I'm pretty sure I'm using it right. What happens if we change this to a string? All right, let's go back to our requests. Oh. Once we take this and we pull it in the browser. Interesting. Anyone got any idea? If not, we'll just have to we'll have to find a different fix for it. A lot of people are giving a callback instead. So as we say function and say poll. I did a dot instead of a comma. Let's close this response field. And then instead of this, let's bring this up in here. Yeah, no. I mean, I could use an arrow function there. Probably would have been cleaner, but it's fine. All right, let's try a request again. No, same thing. Cast to object ID failed for value active. We don't want one by an ID though. Poll active. API poll active. We're not using an ID. Does find one require an ID? Let's try this now. Yeah, look, it says cast object ID failed for value. But that's not an object ID, and we're not trying to get an object ID. Now let's Google mongoose get result by value. I'm pretty sure we're doing it right. I feel like we're being had here. Let's do an await again. Const poll. Let's bring this all out. I'm pretty sure this isn't the error. Doesn't matter if it's a callback or if it's an asynchronous function. Active should be true. Await poll.find. All right. What could it be? What could it be? Await poll.find active true. Why don't we do that? I'm reaching here. I don't know the error. Okay. Poll find. Is this it? What happened? So this is just really doesn't want to work. This is just going all wrong. Once we stop the server and just rerun it, sometimes that works generally. Cool. Oh, and save. No, doesn't want to work. Ah, you know what? I think I know the issue. We have an element in here which does not have active, and that's causing issues. 1 second. Mongo, and then in here we want to say, you know, let's remove it all. Let's delete everything in our database. We're going to say use stream poll, and then we're going to say db.polls.remove, and then we just use an empty thing, and that will remove them all. There we go. Now, hopefully, if we now create a new one, so let's go back to our requests up here. Create a new. What's better, React or Vue? Let's just go send requests. That worked. Cool. So let's try and get. Let's just go and try and get one. So we need. Oh crap! That gave me an idea and I closed it. You know, let's just go get, and there's going to be none there. So I think that's got no error there. So if we now set it to true, so I'm going to need to get the value. Go here, say Mongo again, say use stream polls, say db.find or db.polls.find. Actually do that. Did I say use clear? Oh, clear. Let's just say that again. Let's say show dbs use stream -poll db.polls.find. There we go. Give me that. Copy that. Go back to request. Paste that here. Send. There you go. So it's found that poll. Let's say it as active. So that's now activated. Send. Still an error. Why is that? I mean, we could just work with IDs and get the thing back with an ID, but I feel like this should be an easy thing to do. Why is this just not working? Let's Google Mongoose. Mongoose find one by Boolean value. What's the value inside of our poll.js? It is Boolean. Yep, type Boolean. Don't think we need to do anything with that. It should just work by default. Cool. Okay, is it set to, it looks there as if it's finished. So we do that. No, it's still true there. Guys, I'm truly stuck. I don't know what the issue is. Active true. Should just work. Once we bring it outside this and then just log the poll. Should probably have this. Hit send request. Same error. Wait, where is that error saying that? Send a request. It looks like a Mongo error. So if we make this a string, just because it's saying it's asking for a string, we go back to request and we hit send. Yeah, that doesn't work. You know, for now, let's move on. Let's move on. We're stuck here, so let's move on. I'm going to leave a note on this to say, let's move this back inside. And just leave a note underneath here, say, no, currently not working. But it's not a big deal. Thanks, Copilot. It is a big deal. We'll come back to this. If we also just pass the ID through, so give me the ID of the active one, was that it? There you go. And now we try and call this quick. I bet it'll work. No, it just doesn't understand what active means. Weird. Right, let's delete this, delete that, delete that. And we'll leave this here for now. We'll leave that there. Bear with me 1 second while I check my son. He's moaning about his iPad. All right, we're back. Yo, what's up, Albert? How's it going, man? We're back. We're ready. My Uber Eats is on its move. That's good. That means food's on its way. That's good. All right, we got stuck with this. I'm not sure why this doesn't work. It's throwing a weird error. It's erroring before I even get to this. So we're going to have to figure this out later. For now, we can still carry on, though. So let's put this aside. Let's just... add both of those there and just say unable to get poll active from find one in Mongoose. Oh, I'm slightly over. Let's just... There you go. Enter that, sync that, that's fine. That's there. That's up on the GitHub now. Let's do that. Let's go to close the Mongo shell and let's just go to the voting station. We need to get this working. So we need to get a poll, right? So do we have to get all polls? See, we have to get poll by ID. So let's try that one quick. Let's just go fetch, make this asynchronous, async, await, const, response, and we'll go fetch http://localhost 5000 /API /poll. Well, what is it? It's poll. Let's minimize this as well. So get the poll results by ID, get poll by ID. So it's just poll ID, poll, and then the ID there. And then we'll bring this down. We'll say .then rest.json to convert it into JSON, and then we'll say log rest. We'll see what happens here. Let's go back to the app, open up this, refresh, and there we go. We have our poll. So there's our poll. It is active. I don't know why the active class isn't working. And we have a poll here. So you can see here we have options and votes. We don't necessarily, I guess we do need votes, but let's go here. So we've got poll up there. So now what we want to do is go poll.value is equal to rest.poll. What do we need from that? Do we need everything? I don't think we need everything. We need a title, options, and votes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say it's equal to a new, we're going to say rest.poll. Now, how do I get just the ID? You know, we'll create a new one. We'll say here, we want its title. So we're going to say rest.poll.title. We want the options and the votes. That's what we want. And then if we just go down here and bring these on, we'll say poll. And there you go. So that's what we've got in our now array. That's all we need. We don't need anything else. That's set. So we can display the title. So let's just say up here, let's just center everything. Am I using, did I set up? I did not set up Tailwind. So let's just do a style tag for now and just say body, text align, center, and that'll do. There we go. And here, let's do a H3. And what we're going to do is going to say poll.title. What's better, React or Vue? And now we need the options to display. So we need to load the options. Well, thank you, Copilot, for being an absolute unit. React with 0 votes. We don't want to show how many votes they cast yet, I don't think. Or do we? No, let's not show anyone the votes. You don't normally show people the votes. We just want to see the options, React or Vue.js. And to be honest, I don't want this in this. I want to do a div, another div, and these need to be buttons. And we don't need that there. React or Vue, and that's good. That's good. All right, what we got here? So we've got a voting station, the poll title. Oh, 1 second. I'm just checking my Uber Eats. 4 minutes away. We've got 4 minutes to have a look at this. So we've got our options. We'll style this all up in a moment. We just want to get it working. So when I click one of these, I want to make a vote. So back in our server, we have a voting here, API poll vote, and we need to pass through an ID and an option, right? Let's go back to our app here. Let's go, we'll put this in a variable. Copy const base URL is equal to, or API URL base API URL. No, that'll do. We'll replace this. You know, we don't need a slash there. We'll have a slash here because it looks neater. We'll make these backticks, and I will say base URL. Put that top through there. All right. So we've got base URL, poll, and then the ID. That's just going to get us the ID of the one we currently have. Reading title. Okay, so this is not working now. Network. It's no longer making the request. Why is it no longer making the request? Is there another error before this? Let's just try again. One of the things I always find works half time is stopping it and rerunning it. All right, there we go. We've got that running. Let's refresh, and it's still not working. I know that's null. That's not working because I tell you what. Let's create a diff and put this all in it, and we'll just go check if the poll is not equal to null. So we're gonna say fee if poll. There we go. But the reason it wasn't re-rendering or making a request was because we're already getting an error, and the error was blocking everything. I'm just going to stop Discord. I'm going to mute this freaking stuff and mute it for an hour. Cool. That's muted. We're good. All right, back here. All right, so now we want to make a request when we click on these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say @click. We're going to make a request to, we're going to create a function. We'll use an arrow here. And we'll say vote, right? Just vote. And we'll pass in the index. So the index is going to obviously be the number. So we need to make sure they're always in order. A better way to do this would probably be making an ID or some sort of, even if it's an incremental ID on each options. That'll probably be best. But for now, we're just going to use an index. So we'll say index. You know what? Let's pass the index here too. Just so we can see it. 0 react 1. There we go. Vote. Click. Oh, my Uber Eats is here. That's fine. I'll get that in a second. Let's just say const vote is equal to a function when we get the index, and then in here we want to make a request. That's a lot of stuff there. We don't need that much stuff. We just want to make a fetch request for now. So we're going to say fetch. It's going to be to, we'll use backticks. We're going to say base URL / poll / vote. I just got to get my food up back in 1 second, guys. So bear with me. We are back. Sorry, got my food. We're all ready to go. So we're going to make a request here. So we need to pass through the vote, and then we need to say method post. Oh. All right, so poll. What do we need to send again to this? So vote on a poll. We need the ID of the poll and the option. So once again, we're just going to hard code the poll number for now. We'll fix that in a bit. I don't know why the get active poll isn't working. So we'll copy this and pass the. Is it called ID? So what do we actually need? Not that one. Yeah, we pass through an ID. That's fine. All right, so we'll say ID. Oh, ID. There we go. And then the index is what we pass through here. Do we call it index here or option? So we say option. I mean, I could just, here we go. We'll do a renaming thing here. We'll just rename that to option. And then we'll do an await. We'll make this asynchronous. And then after this, let's just go const result. We'll do a try and a catch. Let's just log the result. And then we'll do a catch here and we'll say error, console log error. There we go. That's fine for now. So let's try this. So we should now be able to vote for which one we want. So if we refresh, we click view, response, course. Oh, we have a course error issue. That's because we just need to say .then res JSON because we're not converting this. Let's try again. Hit react. Hey, vote recorded. View, vote recorded. That's good. That means we've got something working. Let's have a look inside of Mongo quickly. Let's bring this up here and just say Mongo use stream poll. And then what we want to do is say db.polls.find, and we're just going to do .pretty as well. And there you go. You can see there's 2 votes for Vue.js and 1 vote for React. So if we go through here and we, let's say, vote for Vue a few times, you can see I'm voting a lot there. Go back and we do this again. You can see there's 7 votes for Vue.js now and only 1 for React. So we've got the voting working. Obviously, you shouldn't be able to vote multiple times, but we can right now. We also need to go here. So let's drop this down. Close this. Let's go back to our app. And then down here, we're going to say, well, we're going to create a thing here. So I'm going to say const has voted is equal to ref false. Change has voted to, well, has voted. Go down to our app and say if poll and has voted, wait, has voted needs to be, oh, and not has voted. And then we need another diff that just says fee if poll and this time has voted. We could probably do an else if here. Fee else if, is that how it works? We then want a h3 that just says, again, we could do the poll title. I probably should pull that out. Poll.title. Actually, we can do this inside here. So look, here if we do the poll, then here I can do fee if not has voted. Then we can have a fee else. You have voted. We're going to want to give the if we remove that. You have voted. Let's do a diff here. Bring that back. We want to show the results now. So we want to make a request to the results. So once we've got this. So what's the results here? That just gives us that. We also want something that gets a live vote, basically. We want something that's a hit. So once we've got the poll, we also want to go const. No, we want to set an interval. This interval is just going to be an arrow function. In here, we're going to set it to be every second. And we're going to make a fetch request. We're going to say const votes is equal to await. Or sorry, rest is equal to await fetch base poll results. So we're going to get our poll and our results from our server, which is here. Where is it? Get the and then the ID at the end. So we're going to get our poll result. So poll results ID, and is that a get request? It is a get request. I should probably put that in the thing. Same thing here. Then we're just going to say log res like this for now. Oh, and when we vote as well, so once we voted, if result.success has voted is equal to true. Oh, where's that error? Wait, why is there an issue here? Click us out of this code is dismissed. What's it saying? It could not importing system on default undefined. Oh, await. Sorry, I used await and async. So here I need to say async there too. There we go. So now if we make our vote, it says you have voted. And look, we're getting our polls back every second. So you can see here there's 8 results there. Obviously, this isn't going to change right now. So let's stop console logging it. And let's go to poll.votes. No, poll.value.votes is equal to res. And what do we get back? .votes. Well, we'll go if res.success and that should start saving our vote every single time it changes. And then if we go down here, we should be able to then do a loop show results. And we're just going to have a diff which says fee for vote in vote or poll.votes. We'll just have a key as well. I guess you don't need a key right now for this. We can just say here, we can show the results. We can say here, vote. We should also get the index actually. I have an idea for this. And then here we can say before this, what we can do is say poll.options index and then vote. Yo, what's up, Samuel? How's it going, dude? All right, so this is it. We refresh, click. Let's vote for React. You can see we've got React, and you can see it's now updated to 2 because that's what we just voted. And there we go. That's now voted for. So if we just go to our API here, let's bring this down here, open up our requests, and make votes. So if we go to, where's our voting one? Is it this one? No. Okay, we need to create a request for vote. So just 3 hashes. We're going to say get. Is it a get request or a post? I think it's a post request to HTTP. We can just grab it. We can just grab it from here. So we want to go up here, /poll vote. Cool. So we want to go HTTP localhost 5000 API /poll vote. HTTP1. I should probably widen this. There we go. Then we just want to say content application JSON ID. We need to get this ID. And then the option is an index. So let's just pull it at 0. Save. Now, if we hit send request, that's done. So React has gone up. You can see there 4. And there you go. You can see it's going up live. So it's actually working now. Obviously, we want to connect this to WebSocket. So it's instant and much quicker. And, you know, it's a better way of doing it. Let's do this to 1 and send request. And there you go. You can see that's working. Nice. There you go. Perfect. So we've got that working. I am happy with what we've done now. So let's just go here, add this and say, got a basic live voting system. There we go. So we've got to that point. So guys, that's gonna be the end of this stream. I just wanted to do a short stream while I waited for my food to get here. My food's now got here, but I wanted to finish this to where we are. If you want to make any contributions to this code base, you can. just by going to the link in the description. You can see here, we can refresh this, and there you go, you can see the new changes here. So you can make pull requests here. If you have any issues with or anything like that, you can then just drop me an issue request here or pull request here if you want to help out with this project. We're going to get the overlay done hopefully in the next video, just a basic overlay which is constantly updating. So if you're excited for that, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button if you're new around here, and guys, thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next stream. Peace out.